Me?
Good morning.
Like right in the middle. Good morning.
Oh, goodness. Is it even on? It's like thinking. I don't know.
Yeah.
We don't know what's happening. Oh, I think it's real. I think it's real
okay.
now. It's cutting off our heads a little, though. Whatever. It's fine. Nobody needs to see our heads. There you go. But then you don't see Sugar.
Sugar.
We have a special guest today.
Sugar.
She doesn't want to be on camera.
There she
is. There's Sugar. She's a sweet girl. Yeah. She's a good girl, huh? This is one of Crystal's dogs.
She's a little old lady.
She's an old lady, and she's sweet as can be.
Yeah.
So today, in honor of Heartworm Awareness Month, Crystal, she's moaning and groaning. Crystal has put together some questions for me. I don't know what they are yet. We'll see. She's gonna try to stump me, I think is her goal.
Well, I'm not gonna stump you, but okay. I just wanted you to be surprised.
Okay.
All
right.
Fun.
So, fire away, man.
All right. So we're gonna role play today.
I'm the
client.
Oh, okay.
And you are the doctor.
Okay.
So I guess you're not really role playing because you are the doctor. But anyway.
Yeah.
So my dog has been on prevention all year. Can I skip the test?
No.
Why?
Wouldn't it be great if I just yelled at people like that? Just like, no. False. So one of the reasons is, although our preventatives are very good, I don't know that I've heard of any that are 100% effective, unfortunately. So it would be best if your pet was to get heartworms. Obviously, that's something that we want to pick up sooner rather than later. Once they are showing outward signs of heartworm disease, that's bad. And so if we're going to pick it up, it's better before they get sick so that once we institute treatment, it's safer. It's safer for your pet. Less long-term damage as well. Once the worms are there, they're causing damage to the heart and the lungs that is irreversible. So picking up infections earlier is a good thing. My mom's sending me messages. So picking up infections early is key to safe and successful treatment. So that's why. Even if you're giving it perfectly, sometimes you can still get infections. It also helps maintain a lot of the products. Most of the products have guarantees on them. So if you're keeping up with your preventative and you're doing, hi Jennifer, and you're doing your yearly heartworm tests, a lot of them, if your pet does come up positive, will cover either all or a large chunk of the cost of treatment.
So which is not cheap.
No, it's not cheap. You're talking probably a couple $1,000s. So no bueno.
No.
So that's why. We recommend that. One heartworm test every year. If you have missed a dose or a couple doses or whatever, as a lot of people do, because time gets away from you, I get it. It's best if we can, so that the heartworms won't show up right away. It takes 6 months for them to show up on a test. So ideally get them started back on it. We may or may not, depending on how many doses you missed and when, we may do a test first, restart the preventative, and then recommend in 6 months to do another test. Yeah. Does that answer your question?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I don't think you go into that much detail.
One for one.
Let's see. My dog doesn't go outside, so he doesn't need
CP and poop in the house.
Yes. Mm-hmm. No, he goes outside for like 5 minutes. He goes to the bathroom.
Yeah.
And then he comes back in.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Still needs heartworm prevention. Is that what you're asking me?
Yes.
Why he needs prevention?
Why?
Oh, okay.
Why?
Yes. So still needs prevention. I don't know if mosquitoes love you the way that they love me. They love me. I'm very tasty to them. I walk outside and I pretty much immediately get bit. So
that
it
wasn't
doesn't.
creepy at all.
What?
I'm very tasty.
To mosquitoes, okay? To mosquitoes, they think I'm yummy. And I've heard all different reasons for that, blood type, vitamin B deficiencies, and things like that. I don't know. I've tried all kinds of different stuff. It doesn't matter. They just like me. So as soon as I go outside, if there are mosquitoes out and around, they find me. they bite me, and I'm one of those lucky people that gets the big welts as well. So that's super fun. So same thing for your pets. Mosquitoes love our pets. They're very tasty. And so, yeah, as soon as your pet goes outside, even if it's just for a minute, they're going to get bit. And it doesn't matter how fuzzy your dog or cat is. I've heard people before say, well, I've got a husky, and the mosquitoes can't bite through the coat. Well, there are still areas of the body that don't have a thick coat on them. Think about like around the face, ears. So they are still susceptible to getting heartworms.
Okay.
2 for 2?
2 for 2.
How many do you have?
7.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I've done the chewables for years with no problem.
Yeah.
Is the injection really safe?
It is safe. So there's actually been research done on, you're talking about the ProHeart injection. So there's actually been research done showing, sorry, I took my glasses off because they were getting really glary and they were gross. So research has been done to show comparing side effects from the injection, the ProHeart injection, versus one of the most common chewable heartworm preventatives, and giving it with vaccines, without vaccines, and really side effect rate was about the same. So very safe stuff. It's been around a really long time, especially in other countries. Like Australia is a big one that they've had ProHeart 12 for a while. I think it's something like 20 years. It's a long time. So they've got a ton of safety data to back it up. So that's why we feel confident in recommending ProHeart 12 or ProHeart 6 to our patients and using it on our own pets.
Sugar here's on it.
Not
that you can see her anymore.
No, she's hiding.
Oh, there's her nose.
There's her little nose. Oh, sweet girl. She's a good baby.
Let's see. I only do prevention during the summer, so I don't need any today.
I'm sorry for you.
Why? Is that not okay?
It's Crystal, so I get to be sassy to her. No.
She's always sassy.
So number 1, define summer.
You know,
what month?
When we go outside more, like when it's warm, like maybe 6 months out of the year.
Okay.
I do it.
Like what months do you think?
Maybe like May through October, September, October.
Okay. Do you know when mosquito season is in the state of Missouri?
No.
It's pretty much all year, although they usually start emerging sometime in April. We don't know exactly because it all depends on our weather and the temperatures and what they're doing. Obviously, we have years where March is quite warm. We have other years where we get big snows in March. We don't know. Same thing come like fall, winter time. We have some years where it's very warm come November. Other times it's been cold for over a month. So with that, that's a big part of it. We don't know what it's going to be. We don't know when the mosquitoes are going to be out, or when they're going to go away. Even with that too, mosquitoes aren't stupid. They will find a warm place to hang out. So they like to hang out in garages, where temperature is less of a concern. So they're a lot less likely to die off each year when they're around your home. So they will hang out in your garages and your houses, and still be out there biting, and able to transmit heartworm disease. So that's why we recommend treating 12 months out of the year.
Perfect.
Okay.
Thank you.
See, I asked you questions back.
Yeah, you did.
I made you think too. There's a big wasp up there.
Oh,
Sorry, I'm distracted. We're looking out the front windows. There's a big wasp out there. It's funky. Ugh. I don't like wasps. They freak me out.
Stay focused.
I know.
Did you have coffee before you came to work? Of course you did.
2 cups.
I can always tell when she's had coffee before she gets here.
Because I'm awake.
She can't focus on anything. I get this over the counter at the pet store.
No, you don't.
But I do.
No. Heartworm prevention is not available over the counter. It is only by prescription. Anything that you're buying over the counter is going to be just flea and tick preventative. It is not going to cover heartworms. So sorry, your Frontline, your Advantage, whatever the heck you're using, Pet Armor, it doesn't matter. If you're buying it over the counter, it does not cover heartworms. Period. Exclamation point.
I love it. Can we go on like some of those products are not safe as well? So.
Well, that's true. I mean, yeah, we're not talking about fleas and ticks really today, but that is an important point, is that there are products that are available over the counter that unfortunately cause a lot of side effects. And I've seen some pretty nasty ones, especially when they're applied to the wrong species. If you put a dog product on a cat, that is big bad, and could cause neurologic issues, seizures, potentially death. So not something I generally recommend. Call your vet, ask them what they suggest you use. Even if it is something over the counter, just call and ask if they think it's safe. I think is a good way to go.
Perfect. I have a 12-week-old puppy. When should I start him on heartworm prevention?
Now. As soon as possible. Most products are labeled, most of the chewable products are labeled 8 weeks-ish. And so as soon as we can start them, we want to start them on heartworm preventative, because even as babies, they're still susceptible to mosquito bites and therefore heartworm disease.
Okay. Last question.
Ooh.
It's exciting.
It's exciting. I feel like there's really good drum rollers.
When can I switch my puppy to the injection?
At 6 months of age. ProHeart 6 is labeled for 6 months of age, so we would start there. And then the next time that they're due, so at a year of age, we can put them on the ProHeart 12, so then they're covered for 12 months with one injection. So super convenient. And the nice thing is a lot of our puppies are getting spayed or neutered at about 6 months of age. So we can just roll that all into one. They can get their spay or neuter, they can get their ProHeart, and then you're good to go. So you don't have to make another special trip in.
And then usually around their 1-year vaccines, we can do the 12-month injection.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then they're covered for a whole year.
And then they're good. Yeah, then you're good to go. So it makes it really easy. And then it's just a matter of keeping them on something for fleas and ticks each month, or every 3 months if you choose to use Bravecto. But yeah, so then at least they're covered for the heartworms, which to me is the biggest thing. There was a poll online to some vets about, of these things. It was heartworms, fleas, roundworms, and hookworms. Maybe there was tapes in there too, tapeworms, and had us rank what we thought was the most important thing to have coverage, and then what's maybe not so bad. And I think pretty much everybody said heartworms as number 1, or the bad.
I mean, it's really the only one that's super life-threatening. Like, if they get it,
true,
and it's not treated, they will die.
Yeah, so. I mean, ticks definitely spread disease as well, and so I think that came in as a number 2 for a lot of people. But yeah, heartworms for sure, number 1. So
does anyone have any questions? If you have questions,
we may or may not be able to see them. I don't know.
That was so weird.
That was weird. Yeah.
If that has happened to you, let us know. My sister-in-law asked us a question while we were on the video last week, and for whatever reason, it didn't pop up until after we were finished with the live video.
So if you asked us a question and we didn't answer it, I'm sorry. We didn't ignore you intentionally. It just, I don't know, Facebook.
Yeah.
Just blame Facebook. It's fine.
Well, and today it looks different than it did last week.
They updated something.
I don't like it.
I know, I don't like it.
Because I can't see how many people are looking at our beautiful faces. So that's unfortunate.
Oh, no. Oh, hi, Jessie. It's amazing I could actually see who that was without my glasses on.
Do you see your dog here?
She's being ridiculous. Oh, Siggy. She's my favorite. Of course, you can face fight me. Okay. She's a good girl. All right. Well, do you have any other questions?
What
did he say?
Yeah. I don't think I have any other questions.
Okay. Well, certainly if anybody thinks of any, post them here or give us a call anytime. We're happy to give you some advice, and if you're questioning whether your pet needs prevention or which prevention is best for them, we can certainly guide you to that. So other than that, everybody have a wonderful day.
Are we going to wave?
We'll see you next week. Yeah, this is where we wave. Bye. Bye.